Ras Reports, ran with reason, supporting the struggle for international justice. We got some more information here on the chip. Apparently, yours truly, Snoopal, has been working this whole time with the NSA, the FBI, the DEA, and all these government organizations in order to track and surveil you and to take your information, to store it, and to characterize you and discriminate against you. It's always, it's always a front. They pretend that, we're keeping everything safe, we're encrypting everything, and it's for your safety, and this and that. They play off of everybody's emotions because at this point they can see, okay, what kind of person this person already is. They already got your data for like 10 years, bro. So they're going to say, all right, this is this person, we need to hit them with this kind of information. And that's what they keep doing, is bombarding you with information, trying to give you disinformation to confuse your head. But here's what they're doing right now in Oakland. This is called the DAC. And it's a center they're setting up is a surveillance network in partnership with Snoopal. Snoopal got the new barge they're pushing up off Stockton because they got kicked out of San Francisco. They didn't want to pay some permits or whatever. It's always a front, right? But right now they got this surveillance. From the very beginning, from the 90s, these guys came out of Stanford. They already had contracts with the Department of Defense. And they already had the funding, to get the whole idea about Snoopal going. So now, they're working with individual cities, and they're setting up all the surveillance, which includes facial recognition, sensors, scanning of license plates, and all these kinds of things, so they can start implementing it in Oakland and start to spread it throughout the country. And they've got all the lucrative contracts in their pocket. And that's because of the political money, how the campaigns are run. Like Citizens United, I mean, these people hide, but they're really some of the major players in the political funding in today's age. So, they're also using Snoopal to attack China against some of their hackers that apparently hacked into some of the Pentagon and other places. So, if you use Snoopal and you walk around going, oh, just Snoopal it, just Snoopal that, just Snoopal this, you're promoting the company that's taking people's information, and, they don't have like an all-inclusive agenda here. These are people that they're very twisted, they're very futuristic. They think life is about, flying around, like destroy the earth and fly around in space. It will never work out for them. They think they can create what Jah has created amongst this land with just their very hands. But what have they really created? How much has this sophistication and technology really done the human race any good? Are these pharmaceuticals, are these pills, are they doing us good? Is this internet, is this doing us good? Is Facebook doing us good when we don't meet the girl of our dreams anymore on the street, and just so happen to be, underneath the tree, where everything is free? It ain't like that no more. Everything is tapped. It's mechanical, it's mechanized. Just like somebody come on the radio today talking about the chips, going to be in everything. Cars, he said, just like clocks. It's going to be everywhere. Well, the basis of the chip is the clock, if you think about it with the number sequence. Well, it's going to be in cars. It's going to be in your house. They got this company called Pest. They got the shit bit that's giving infections on people's arms. They're going to start to promote all these things. And basically, in the end, they want that chip in your brain, in your body. Everybody. No exceptions. Quote, for psychological purposes, end quote. Quote, government gets a carbon copy, end quote. Quote, don't have to go far from the cell phone, end quote. In other words, keep promoting the smartphone, because the smartphone is the main tool right now that everybody's giving into. You drive down the road, you see everybody staring at that thing, right? Staring at themselves, right? Vanity, all vanity. There's been situations where protesters have been targeted and sent messages from the government agencies saying, hey, we know what you're doing. So this is like ultimate suppression, and they're getting away with it because they come out with this this neat device, and they attract everyone. It's the laws of attraction. Quote, instead of a lot of big brothers, can be a lot of little brothers. So again, there's the idea to divide and hide. Divide and hide. So that you don't see who's the people involved. You don't see who the culprits are. I have things taken off my desktop. I have things taken out of my files. I have things put onto my desktop. You don't see who it is. It's a game. They want you to spend all your time trying to figure out these things that they design. As soon as you figure them out, they can switch it up on you. So, you know, to get involved in the internet in that sense is foolishness. It's all vanity. Quote, economics is always to build the next chip. End quote. Everything's getting smaller and faster again, divide and hide. Quote, embedded systems are designed to be put out there and forgotten. End quote. That's a really important one because this is the idea of acceptance. They want the acceptance, and the youth are the main ones they're targeting right now. They're bombarding them with this content. They're giving them that candy, you know, and then the youth is so hooked on it, they just can't go without it. You try to take their phone away from them. See what happens. So, you know, basically it's saying, well, if you want to get away from this culture, it's going to be hard because everybody around you is going to be into it. They're going to have the Snoopple glass and all these kinds of things. And they really think that they need this in order to be a fully functional society. This is what these people really believe. That's really what they're promoting. Of course, they're promoting safety and all these kinds of things, but I ask you, would you get into a car that could potentially lock itself and then drive off a cliff?